talking with somebody a few moments ago about your work. That guy just instantly respond that your work remind him of Richard Long.
Oh.
So have you ever thought about Richard Long when you were doing your work? Is there some association?
I have thought about his work a lot. Yes, I do like his work. In fact, when anybody asks me about performance art, what it is, it's incredibly difficult to define. And as the years go by, it's becoming more difficult. I think it's expanding in all directions. But the reason I was thinking about Richard Long was, especially when I'd done performances previously where there was no audience. I was alone in a very remote place, and I'm aware that he went for long walks, and then he kind of documented those walks back in the gallery space. So people ask me, especially my students, they will ask me, which part is the work? Is it the walk when you're out there alone? Is it the documentation when you come back? Is it a video you make, photographs? Which part is the work? Which is an interesting question. But for me, I think they're all the work. They're different pieces of work. I think the original walk itself is a piece of work. The documentation is a separate but connected piece of work. And I remember he did a piece when he went for a walk, and he just left where he slept in the undergrowth on the ground, and he'd flattened all the grass down. Sleeping place, I think it was called. And this was a piece of work. And of course there was a lot more to it than simply the photograph, but this was a resulting piece of work which came out of the activity. So I think about him, and I also think about artists like Hamish Fulton from the UK also, who he does communal walks actually. He organises walks with many people, volunteers who join in with him to do a walk. But they usually have very set parameters, like a time, like 2 or 3 hours to walk across a certain distance. People walking in different directions have a different distance, so they may walk slower or quicker accordingly in order to cover the distance. But I try to investigate all these different artists who have used walking or some kind of durational performance like this. And then I try to ask myself, what is it that I want out of it? What am I using this medium to achieve? And most of the time it's an experiment. Some of the results may be completely unexpected, and then, for example, after today, I will go home. I'll spend the rest of the weekend going over what happened, looking at the photographs, reviewing it, and then I will make some notes and perhaps even drawings. I often use drawings to think, even when I'm analysing performances. And then I'll try to think what is the next step. And it will come naturally, these things. I never try to pre-plan things too much. They kind of seem to organically grow, and then I just kind of follow these points as they arise. But I do like Richard Long's work very much.